Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to my Shipwrecked survival challenge. We're starting with a dice roll. It happens sometimes when I load up the file and I'm like, oops, because it's pretty close to midday and I don't want to creep over. It's like 11:15 or something in game. For your information, I have updated my game with the patch. I have not bought the werewolf pack yet. I am planning on it, but I kind of was a bit nervous because I'd heard a lot about the new patch breaking a whole bunch of mods, and I actually like the idea of a werewolf on the island. It'd be really interesting to see how it fit in, like how the werewolf dynamics worked in Sulani. If we roll a new sim today, they will not be a werewolf because I have not installed it yet. Watch me roll a new sim. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Ooh, I mean, we could. Okay, that is, with our +2 bonus, an 11. Via has blessed one of your sims with a new survival talent. Give one sim 4,000 aspiration points. Spend these points as you wish. When I wrote up these rules with all of the stuff about use this cheat, use that cheat, that actually came from the original challenge description for people who are just playing with testing cheats true and no mods, which is cool, but I play with mods. I'll have to figure out who Via loves most today. I mean, we've been working on the story that it's not Matilda recently, because she's a little bit jealous of Matilda, even though she's still responsive to her requests. Kinda like the idea of giving it to Sebastian. He's still dead. Obviously, that's a problem. It's still top of my agenda list. I could give him some kind of 4,000 points worth of traits. Currently he's got death by drowning. It'll be cool if this stays when he's revived. Let's go into the reward store. Because my logic is, because he drowned and Via had already saved him from drowning once. And what I imagine happened, because she didn't have a grudge against Sebastian. She had no beef with him. Kano intervened to drown him and she wasn't able to stop it in time. So it was a bit of a battle between the two of them. So I feel like this would be a reward for him. Now, it's up to 4,000. I've obviously gone straight to the 4,000s. I could go for a combination of one of these and then something lower down the tree, or like heat proof and ice proof. Maybe he doesn't feel temperatures because of the way he drowned and eventually hopefully comes back to life. Maybe he doesn't feel temperatures. Let's do that. It's one of those things that will be not super useful. Like Savant is obviously directly useful to the challenge and probably I should have done it, but this is more of like a story thing. It's a weird trait that he has that he doesn't feel the temperature anymore because of his time in the afterlife. Yes, he's getting it now, but it will stay with him. But here we are. It's like 11:19 in the morning, as you can see. Oh, hang on, wait. I have a vague recollection. I actually have a feeling she's pregnant. I'm just going to confirm. I'm not going to show you guys the answer to what she's pregnant with, but she is pregnant. I did think I had seen that after I stopped recording the last part. So because of that, I think I want to age these two up now. This little guy would be what, 1.5 years old, if you think about it in human terms. And my logic that she got pregnant when she was 17, if she's pregnant again, if I leave her as a teen for another 3 days in game, suddenly this guy was conceived when she was like 15 or so. And it changes the dynamic a bit. I'm not going to have a cake. Dude, you cannot be on a boat. Also, why the hell are you on the water? You are terrified of the water. Get out of the water, you dummy. What are you doing? I'm going to have her do the thing that I always have her do, which is cleanse the island. That +3 bonus would be good. One thing we haven't had yet, even with our +2, is if you get a 13+, you get to remove a negative lot trait. When I originally wrote the rules, I was like, how useful is that actually kind of going to be? But now, being able to especially get rid of the creepy crawlies would be amazing. So I would love that. Like I said, I'm going to age these two up. In theory, I think her birthday in game is actually in a week. Yeah, her birthday is like 8 days. Phases of the moon. I forgot. So my full moon's actually going to be on a Monday and then it shifts to a Tuesday. Alrighty. From memory, it's sim commands, set age, young adult. I thought about doing this between parts, but then I thought, you know, I could talk through with you guys what traits I give them and stuff, and that did cancel everything. That's great. Beach life. I am wondering about this aspiration for him. He still needs to host a cover party and we don't have a cover ball. So might switch it up a bit. Child of the islands and vacationer. So what would be a good trait for him? Baby daddy. He wants to sleep around. No. Child of the ocean would fit. I just kind of worry He's a bit all of a theme, you know? It'd be nice to give him some complexity. Vegan. I'm not giving him vegan. My life is hard enough already. Maybe he loves children? That'd be kind of cute, actually. And it gives him a bit more three-dimensionality. All right, well, what are you so mad about? Touch something painful, a seagull snatch something, and you're feeling angry because you're pregnant. Yeah, I thought I'd seen that moodlet. She's been pregnant before, and she's quite in tune with her emotions. Last time I waited until the game told me she was pregnant, until I got eating for 2. What we'll say, if the negative moodlet she's got from the mod is the primary moodlet at any point, she'll notice. Oh, can I not age her up because she's pregnant? I'm looking at the game cheats rather than MC Command Center, and there's an age up there. So hopefully this works. Happy birthday, Matilda. It did. Spiritual, Sunchild. Again, both kind of a theme, maybe something different. Child of the Islands would kind of fit, but in terms of what you get for the trait, like you can interact with the island spirits, which isn't kind of part of the canon of this story, I guess. For me, it's more about Kano and Vaya as deities. She is very active. I would say she's also very cheerful, but it feels a bit superfluous given all of the other moodlets she gets. They're relaxed and uninhibited and march to the beat of their own drum. I don't feel like Matilda is relaxed exactly. I actually think she's very driven. It's a bit naff, but I'm going to give her active. I'm not wedded to this trait. If you guys have a brilliant idea for a trait that would suit Matilda, let me know. So she is now an adult. It does mean no school for you isn't relevant until little Kai becomes a child. That's all right. What I might do is have these guys beachcomb, and I'm going to play through until sunset. We'll take Sebastian up the volcano again. So I will see you guys then. Oh, I completely forgot to mention, I got sidetracked by other things. I did give them all an extra outfit. I tried to focus on, even though it's summer and he's chosen to wear it, I tried to give everyone a winter style outfit, like noting Solani, winters aren't that cold. I wanted things, why are you running like that? Oh, he's freaking out, Sebastian. It's okay. It's okay. Can we talk him down? Can you do anything to help him? Please. Let's try to console him. You kind of did this to yourself, Sebastian. I didn't tell you to go sailing on a boat because the boats don't exist. There is actually... Oh, he's freaking out. She's feeling a bit... Okay. She's starting to twig that she's pregnant because this has just become dominant. Matilda's like, sweetie, I've got that same kind of bone deep exhaustion that I had when I was pregnant with Kai. You know, I think I might be pregnant. He doesn't seem super upset about it. He's still feeling flirty. He's like, well, that means you can't get pregnant right now, right? She's now feeling tense at the idea, presumably, of having another child. He can possess the pea bush. At least it won't break. So I guess we're going to have to tell everybody else. Oh, she's actually feeling a bit scared now too. I wonder if that's because she spent so much time talking to Sebastian about what happened to him. Maybe I could get you to swim here. Maybe she could come talk to Sebastian. She still wants to flirt with him. Let's express admiration for him because he's coping. I know I said I was going to skip through to nighttime, but I didn't expect Sebastian to have a panic attack. He's like, bears! And she's like, okay, I'll be a bear. Look how cute they are. I love this animation. Look at him! So obviously I need baby name suggestions again. I was actually toying with, they've got a son named Kai and the father's Malakai. And I was like, well, the obvious shortening if they had a daughter of Matilda is Tilda, like Tilda Swinton. Part of me likes that idea. Part of me thinks it's a little bit hokey. I don't know. Fellas? Look, whatever helps Sebastian stay calm, I guess. Once they've taken care of their needs, I'm going to have them head up to the volcano. So I will see you guys there. All right, here we are again for the fourth. This is the fourth time, right? Now, I think he's already happy, but he's not super happy. So we're going to dump some money in there. Wish for life. It's in a good mood. This is the best happy face of all the faces. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he did a happy. What was that? Okay, he got an ingredient. What did he get? He got potion of youth. Okay, we just need the death flower. But we also need like 2 sets of cooking level 10. Like gourmet and regular cooking level 10, which is a problem because we don't have a proper functioning kitchen. So, I mean, a potion of youth is good, but it's not great. And now if I have them make another wish, this is the face of death. I imagine this is Kano in a different incarnation, not carnation. That's a flower. Oh, she's feeling embarrassed. I know it's actually from the pregnancy, but she's like, look, it could be worse. And he's like, could it? I think maybe she's thinking she's given him this false hope, but he's still feeling like he's at least sort of on the way. ooh, he's singing. He's trying to cheer her up. That's very Sebastian, I have to say. All right, they're all hanging out by the fire. You know, they're having dinner in theory. He's chosen to not have dinner, which, you know, that's fine, I guess. So Matilda's explaining that, well, Matilda and Malakai together are telling the others that they think that she might be pregnant again, but they're not sure. I think Jillian is going to... I wanted to kind of congratulate her, but obviously it's a bit tricky. It's like, congratulations. It's like, well, thank you. I mean, we're not sure yet. And obviously it makes things a bit more complicated here. We don't really have the space. We can fit, like, they can actually fit a baby in here at the moment. But once that child is a toddler, we don't have room. So I have not actually figured out how I'm going to deal with this particular problem. I want you guys to talk. That's a great idea. Discuss food flavors. She's probably discussing it because, again, like, I think she's very curious about, you know, Sebastian and being a ghost and stuff. I kind of want these guys to just, like, get to know each other. She does still want to flirt with him. I had actually paused recording for a second because my dogs were barking and she did the flirt. He did accept the flirt. Maybe I should have Sebastian focus on cooking. Maybe that could be his thing. Look at them. I was kind of hoping that before anything romantic happened between them that he might be human again. Okay, she's just realised she's definitely eating for two. So she's gone to say, look, yeah, I am. I just felt, whether she felt a kick. I mean, she shouldn't probably be feeling that kind of thing in the first trimester, but she's also more spiritually in tune. Maybe she actually detected the presence of another life form. Now, Kai has had a nightmare about being a tiny ant trying to survive by storing green pellets of food, only to be sucked into a lawnmower. How would he even know what a lawnmower was? It's like 1 a.m, you people. And literally as soon as the last sim went to bed, we had an earthquake. Was she the only one that woke up for it? She is. Oh, spectral influence from gloomy traits. Spectral energy has a very gloomy but inspiring undertone. Oh my god. Gloomy sims get an inspired moodlet from talking to ghosts? I did not know that. That is amazing. Wow. Now I think she really does want to woohoo the ghost before he's not a ghost anymore. Oh, that was actually a magma one, I think. I don't think we had any bombs dropped though. Kano's having a fight with Vaya. So we didn't get targeted because there were no pew, pew, pew. They're having an argument, a little bit of a rumble. That makes sense to me. All right, you guys, it's the next day. We're back. We'll have a look. We got a 3 and a 5. That's an 8. Wait, that's a new sim. A new sim is washed ashore. It's a shame I don't have the werewolf pack now because I would have liked a werewolf on this island. Could be a mermaid. Maybe they got tangled in like a trawler fishing net and Vaya saved them from drowning. Vampire, hard pass. They die. I'm struggling enough with Sebastian not being able to leave our little island that we live on. Interesting. Let's see what traits we get and then we'll decide from there. All right, I've literally just chosen add new sim for now because I want to see what traits they get. And then if they lean towards a certain occult that isn't a vampire, I'll actually recreate as an occult because obviously I can't do it from once I've clicked on create a normal human sim. Music lover, hot-headed, vegetarian. Vegetarian wouldn't have worked with a werewolf anyway. Although, pretty funny, just saying. Mermaids are into singing. But I kind of was actually thinking as far as mermaids go, once Jillian's finished cleansing Mulpalam, I was actually going to have her focus on the cave, which means she could actually become a mermaid if she finds the kelp. I don't want to make an elder. I know she's actually a young adult with grey hair, but the hair is giving me elder energy. I'm not going to do that, even though I'm playing on long lifespan, because the end goal is obviously fully cleanse Mulpalam and then have 8 sims with a certain level of skill. And I discovered doing my Strangerville survival challenge that if your sims die of old age before you can get them to the skill requirement, you have to start over. I don't know. I'll have to have a think about the story for this one. Okay, it's taken me a while. And I haven't even finished because I decided that I was never going to get another set of traits so perfect for a werewolf. It's mainly the hot-headed vegetarian combination I'm here for. I did download the pack. So this is Joshua Reed. Because he's a music lover, he's into raves, he's into nightclubs and partying. He heard there was a party in, I don't even know the name of the town. I've literally downloaded the pack and I haven't watched a lot of videos, but the new werewolf neighborhood. He went there for a party. He thought it was going to be a good time. I imagine this was a very nice black shirt when he got there. You know, he's got his little Get Famous shoes and some cute jeans on. He's a little bisexual baby. He was there to have a good time. He had maybe a slightly too good a time and got himself bitten. He woke up the next morning. He didn't feel good. He left. Maybe he went back to his parents' house or something. They lived on the ocean. When he's had his first transformation, he was by the ocean. In the course of his frenzy, with the change, he's ended up in the water and would have drowned. Whether that was because he was running away from something, chasing something, he doesn't remember. He just knows the full moon came up. He had a sort of film of red over his vision, and then he woke up in Muapala because he's drowned in the ocean as a werewolf. I think we're starting on the new moon, so obviously he's lost a few days, but this is Josh. Now, I haven't actually changed his werewolf form at all. Oh dear. He's got eyelashes.
2,000 years later.
So I'm going to have a look after I finish recording about what's causing the eyelashes, because I actually took off all of the CC, like all the skin details, everything, and these ones won't go away. So that's what he looks like as a werewolf. I've given him, let's just switch across to his swimwear, which is his underpants that he had on under his rave costume. So I've gone for fur that is similar to his hair colour. I don't know why his eyes are purple. I don't know if that's a thing I can change. There we go. I think that suits him better. But I'm going to jump back in game because I've spent quite a while trying to troubleshoot this glitch and I can't figure it out. That's what happens when you play with CC, I guess. He's woken up. He thinks there was some kind of meat-eating, blood-fueled rampage that happened. Now, he got generated with racked with guilt. Sometimes the weight of this werewolf curse is too much to bear. Not only do these Sims gain extra fury while sad, they also might feel a sliver of remorse for their actions. Fury, obviously, is this. It's like the spellcaster charge. It determines when they change. I did spend his ability points, so he can wolf nap. He can sleep anywhere on the ground using the wolf nap ability, especially because I don't have a bed for him right now. Figure that'll be useful. He can also personally groom himself, which is hilarious. He just went to a rave to enjoy himself, and look what happened. I'm going to have him go here because he's seen the shipwrecked ship. He's afraid of earthquakes. Everyone's afraid of earthquakes. I'm going to have Malakai, I think, is outside and free. I'm going to have him come over here. Now, the try to make friends interaction I've just queued. It's actually a Carl mod. Oh, he just shook all over me. In theory, the way the mod's meant to work is it queues a bunch of friendly social interactions. It's good from a storytelling point of view because they'll just talk about stuff. Yes, Jacob, or Joshua, not Jacob, werewolf called Jacob, awkward. Joshua he's washed up. They're having an awkward encounter. I have to say, they're not doing a very good job of making friends. He sees Malakai as very unattractive. Well, that's one less Sim I have to worry about him flirting with. Although, again, clearly he's blind because Malakai is gorgeous. But, you know, he's feeling a bit offended by the sight of Malakai. That's hilarious. Joshua was explaining, he's probably leaving out the whole werewolf part. He's just like, I was at my parents' house. I got washed into the ocean. Very generic kind of explanation for what happened. And the thing is, Malakai is like, yeah, because he's heard this story before. So Malakai is basically giving the kind of standard welcome of like, yep, that's normal for us. I will have her come over. I mean, I would like her to just introduce herself. Obviously, he does have a scar. I only gave him one. There are actually a heap of new scars that came with this pack. Like, I really like it. Finally, we have some decent scars because the ones that came with Get Famous are not good. So these guys are having a chat. There's like 5 of us here already, and he's noticing she's pregnant. He's like, with 6 on the way, and she's like, yeah, maybe. I mean, or 7, who knows? I think he wants to get home, but that's because he wants to go back to the werewolf that bit him. Basically, look for some kind of explanation because he doesn't understand. I'm saying he doesn't understand because I don't understand, and that way Joshua and I can learn together. I'm going to have her come back and I guess join this conversation. So Malakai's explaining about the whole seashell economy and the deities, like the whole induction brief. He is trying to get fish, which is not good because he is a vegetarian. I'm going to actually have to keep an eye on him. Smash! Oh my god. This is going to be a wild ride, isn't it? So he's come in and been like, hey, what's up? And Sebastian's like, hi? Oh, he eats like a glutton. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe, oh wait, I can just create a copy of the toilet. I can have him create a copy. We could put it outdoors somewhere. At least we'll then have 2. He's probably feeling a little bit less concerned about being a werewolf knowing there's a ghost here, you know? He's like, maybe these people might understand. All right, here we are again. I actually had Jillian come this time because I think her and Sebastian have grown to be friends and she's trying to like be supportive. So let's make a wish for life. These guys are over here having a chat. I actually told them to come right over to the well, but they've chosen not to. That's fine. How about now? It's happening. I hope. Something happened. Something is happening. Something is happening, you guys. I don't know. I'm really hoping this is good news. Is he coming back to life? He's alive! It worked! Miracle revival. 2 arms? Check. 2 legs? Check. Can't walk through walls? Check. Not only has Sebastian returned to the living, but he's formed a pact with the Reaper, granting instant resurrection in case of any unexpected death. Sebastian can sleep soundly knowing he'll live out a long, full life until passing away at a ripe old age. I'm so happy! I'm just curious if he lost that trait. He did. He lost the drowning trait. It's kind of bad, actually, but I can't really cheat it back onto him if it's going to kill him. Oh my god, Sebastian! And she's like, I'm probably asking, like, did it hurt? And he's like, no. It was amazing. Come back here, young lady. I'm just going to say trying to make friends. It's amazing. They just talk. You don't have to constantly cue actions. Best mod. Oh, look at how much those two get on already. Now, I'm actually going to send Matilda home because she's feeling a bit run down and tired. She's like, look, I'm going to head back. And these guys are like, yeah, we'll be there soon. I kind of want her to make a move on him. Now, I think she would have been interested, given the way she was acting when he was still a ghost. If he hadn't have brushed her off so hard, she would have made a move. I think she was interested. Now, definitely. She's like, hey, do you want to celebrate? Oh, someone walked in on her when she was in the bathroom. I really need more space. So she's confessing her attraction. They're having a suggestive conversation. He's probably feeling a bit overwhelmed. He's suddenly got like nerve endings again. And then this really hot girl who he did think was unattractive. Where are you going? Wait, what was that? Oh, she wants to shower in the waterfall. I, for a second, thought she was going to try and woohoo with him. I'm going to have a try and have them have a first kiss because she's like celebrating him being alive again. Because you have to remember, this might seem a bit sudden, but it's been a few days in game, which is a long time in a Sim's lifespan. These guys have been sharing a room that whole time. I think there's probably been a lot of tension there. He's obviously been very focused on his own situation to a certain extent, but she's tried to be really supportive of him. I'm going to have them kiss. I kind of want them to like make out. I mean, if there was a woohoo bush here, I'd have them woohoo because I think they're going to rush into it because he's got nerve endings now. In fact, should I do it? I really want them to woohoo. I'm not going to have them obviously try for a baby. I was just going to have them woohoo. But in theory, there is space in the household. They can woohoo. So she's basically flung herself at him as soon as Matilda's left. And he obviously is like not blind. So I know he did not think she was attractive before. Oh no, see, he thinks she's very attractive now. It's because I reinstalled Wonderful Whims and I discovered after I'd done it the most recent time, you can actually export your settings, which probably would preserve all of the attractiveness that you had generated. I'm going to try and remember to do that in all my saves from now on because it's a bit annoying that they forget. I guess he found her unattractive at first because he wasn't into her aesthetic. Don't know what's going on there, but they're woohooing. I'm so excited. They don't have a double bed. It's only one double bed. It's fine. It's all good. He needs to lock it in with her before anyone, like, before the new guy makes a move. I wonder if that's part of it. Given Joshua's putting off werewolf energy, he might actually be a little bit threatening, you know, to another guy. Like maybe he puts off a kind of, I'm here to make a move on you in like a musky kind of pheromone kind of sense. I don't know. I'm going to have these guys head back to the house. I'm going to end this part here. We're about 11 shells away from a new room. Most of them aren't tired, even though it's midnight because we left the lot. I'm actually going to have them beachcomb if I can get them to have enough shells by morning. I'm actually going to build a new room. Otherwise, I'm going to spend it on a tent. But in the meantime, this dude, he's having a little nap on the ground. It's really cute. We've had a lot of changes in this part. It's very exciting. We've got a pregnancy and we've got a new sim and we've got the return of an old sim in his full form. So I'm going to leave this one here. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.